Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is the top delinquent, chapter 43, and this one is titled Casual Shopping Date. You said softly, looking at the floor. I don't really have good memories of that house, so I think I'll get new stuff. If that's okay. I don't want to be wasteful, but... Oh, I completely understand, Iida replied tenderly, stepping forward and wrapping his good arm around you. There is no need for apologies. Okay, he whispered, enjoying the warmth of his embrace. I'll need some furniture and stuff, but I can get that later. We will buy the necessary items whenever you're ready, Iida said very happily. I know the perfect place. Well, at the moment, I just have clothes, a mattress, and a cup and a plate, but it'll be fine, he said with a laugh. I've got freedom, that's all that matters to me right now. No girlfriend of mine will be living in such a state, Iida said with shock as he stepped back and looked at you. We must go and get you a bedroom set. Complete lounge, dining, kitchen. Whoa, buddy, let me just remind you that it's just me in this house. I don't need that much stuff. But you must have the essentials, Iida implored. Come, let the men unload your things and we'll buy your indoor furniture. I love how you specified indoor, you said with a shake of your head. Iida was already preoccupied with his next move and was walking off down the hall to the intercom on the side of the wall by the stairs. Walter, he greeted as he pressed the button. Yes, master. Walter's voice came expectantly from the other end. Please arrange for the private jet for Yin and I. We'll be taking a day trip to France. I'm sorry, what? You yelled from where you were standing in the hall, when you heard you'd be casually jumping across to France. Iida didn't even look at you, but continued the arrangements. Yes, of course, master, Walter replied promptly. I will see to it at once. The car will be at the front door to take you both to the airstrip in 30 minutes. Please be ready by then. Of course, Walter. Many thanks, Iida replied, bowing to the intercom before hanging up. France, you deadpanned. We're going to France for furniture. I flew to France for a toothbrush once, because my other one was missing a strand of the brush, Iida said as he walked back to you, and then towards his bedroom with you following. Why doesn't that surprise me? You mused with a chuckle and an eye roll. You're too much, Iida. He walked into his room and you tailed him, realizing that this was your first time inside his room. You paused and looked around while he walked to his wardrobe and opened the doors, pulling out clothes to pack in a suitcase. I thought this was only going to be a day trip, you remarked, watching as he put the clothes in the open case. It is only a day trip, but one must always become prepared. Prepared for what? To change 4 times every 6 hours? You teased. I'm just taking myself and my phone. I will take my wallet, so that if it should happen that you need a change of clothes, I can buy you something there, he said with a smile, as he plopped his clothes down in the suitcase. You shook your head with a confused smile. I don't understand you, but I like you. Yin, would you please help me remove my shirt, so that I may put something more appropriate on? Iida asked, turning away from you and showing you his back, tugging his shirt up a bit with his good hand. It is most frustrating not being able to adequately remove one's clothes. I need assistance to dress my uniform in the morning also. You stepped forwards and pulled his shirt up, his muscular back flexing as he raised his arms to help pull it off. Salivating at the sight of his rippling back muscles, you clamped down on your tongue and furrowed your brows to help concentrate on taking his shirt off, but it wasn't helping much. There, you grunted, flicking the shirt up over his head. He grabbed for the back of it and was trying to pull it up and off, but the sling on his arm was getting in the way, and he couldn't quite get it all the way off. Apologies, Yin, I cannot seem to... He turned around to face you, so you could pull the rest of his shirt off over his head and arm, but his bare, bulging six-pack punched you straight in the eyes, and you inhaled noisily as you stared wide-eyed at him. What? What is it? Iida asked when he saw you staring at his broad chest. Iida, you're not allowed to have a body like that, you stated. I do not understand, he replied, looking down through the shirt hole to see what you were talking about. That, you gestured to his body. You cut like the statue of David, just with glasses. The statue of David is cut from marble. I am flesh. Bro, you have a hot body, you stated bluntly. This talk is... Iida stammered, blushing brightly as he struggled to pull his top off and hide his naked top half. You chuckled as he got more and more flustered in your presence, and finally got his shirt off so he could put another one on. Don't cover up, you laughed. I want to see your abs. Please, Yin, my heart cannot take your lusting over my nakedness. You make it sound so scandalous, you laughed. Most guys would love their girl to be fawning over them like this. I am not most guys, Iida said, chopping his arm emphatically once he had his new shirt on. I am Iida Tenya of the House of Iida. You were cackling away at him and his antics, then stepped forward and hugged him. Come on, you innocent hulk, let's go. Iida sheepishly packed the last things in his suitcase, then followed you to his bedroom door. Yin, if I may be so bold, considering that you have seen me in a state of disrobe, you also have a lovely figure. I do so enjoy placing my hands on your side to feel the natural curvature of your body. Tenya! You screeched. Please stop your Song of Solomon level smut. My mind has been defiled. Please forgive me, he cried, dropping to the floor and placing one good hand down on the floor, and then bowing repeatedly, most embarrassed about what he had just said to you. Get off, you hissed, reaching down and grabbing his arm to help him up. It's fine. Don't make a scene. We're even now, okay? Is this considered dirty talking? He whispered in a croaky voice. You burst out laughing again. Ah, bless him. There ends chapter 43. Stay tuned for chapter 44 coming tomorrow.